Hey, everybody. And once again, I am live from Secaucus, New Jersey. We're only about 30 minutes outside of New York City, hanging out. It is a gorgeous day out. It's not fall, maybe spring, it feels like, because it's warm and it's windy, which was perfect weather to go walk and get a Starbucks. This is a pumpkin cold brew. I normally don't like the cold brew unless you put the pumpkin on top of it, then it's acceptable. Or vanilla. Vanilla is good too. But I am here. I am live once again. Still working on some tech difficulty. I was hoping to do the dual camera thing because I got my restream back. Yay. And I don't know if it's just the processor in this refurbed Surface and if I need to start thinking about getting another Surface. And I don't know. But I do like the Surface Pro. I think they're fantastic. I think it's fantastic. It's a little baby computer that's the size of a tablet. How could you not love that? Assuming that you're a PC person and not an Apple person. Every time I see John Hodgman, I swear I still think of him as the PC guy. Remember those commercials, John Hodgman and Justin Long? I'm a Mac, I'm a PC. I am having a fan. The other reason I wish that the dual camera was working is because that's my video camera. I can swing around and show you all of the awesome merch. Missy, do you have anything I can show my listeners, my viewers? Because I can't spin my stupid camera around because technology. Oh, now did you do this? You stitched this?
My machine does, but
Oh my God. Come on over. This is Missy, right?
Missy, yep.
This is Missy. She's my booth neighbor. And this is some of the merchandise that she is selling. Hey, Ed. Hey, Ed. So this is coming. So it's your design? How does
Somebody
it
else
work?
designs it.
Okay.
And then I purchase the designs and I do it on my machine.
Oh, got you.
Yeah.
So
That's a Godzilla Starry Night mashup.
Oh, nice.
This one is a Star Wars mashup.
With Star, they're perfect.
Oh,
Oh,
less glare. There we go.
there you go. Perfect. Hey, Casbar. Hey, Ed.
And then I don't know if there's anything else you want me to show.
Whatever you want to show. I'm going to be lucky if I don't go broke between where I am sitting between these two lovely ladies. Yes, Chris, my camera's giving me. Oh my God.
So this is in the as homage to Missy from Doctor Who.
Yeah, we were just talking about Doctor Who a little earlier. Love Missy. Love Missy.
That's my name.
So of course, yes. You've got a hi from Ed.
Hello.
So
Let me do my hand.
Now, do you ever go to Vegas?
We did last year.
Okay, are you thinking about doing it again?
Come back in
Come
the
on.
screen so they don't
Yeah.
think you're talking to everybody. Yeah, I went last year. And so we might go again maybe next year or the year after. We're trying to decide. But yeah, it was hot in August. I'm
Yes.
not going to lie.
It was hot.
So that's a decision. But we enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun.
Do you have a website?
Yes. GeekGirlsCastle.com.
Geek. Oh, hold
Let
on.
me see if I can also here. I can bring up.
Geek. Oh, hold on. You know what? Geek
So there's this. If they
Girls.
can see. Oops, I'm gonna
Cass.
cover you.
Cass. Go ahead and cover me. They see my face enough. Like that?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yep.
I refuse to wear my glasses on
Yeah,
camera.
that should be right. Yeah.
There you go, guys. There it is. Go check her out. But looks like low bit rate, but there's no freezing and audio is great. Thanks, Ed. Yeah, it is 720p. But you know why? Because that's what I'm paying for. If I wanted to do, I could go up to 1080, but the subscription's a little bit more. So right now I'm sticking at the 720. I am Jen says she loves Doctor Who. Who doesn't? Hi, Dave. Look at that. Casbah's here. We want you to go international. Casbah's from down under. He's from Australia. So, yeah, I do. You know what the thing about this little Surface Pro is? It's older, so its processor isn't fantastic. That's why I think sometimes it gives me problems. Ta-da! That is so cute. It is a
rainbow.
Can I?
And look at that.
It's bigger on the inside.
It is much bigger.
It's much
Got a
bigger.
little Jodie in there.
Oh my God, that is
And,
so
all the
awesome.
hardware.
That is so cute.
So it's a little crossbody.
Oh, love a good
Very
crossbody.
cute. You can fit a lot in there.
Yeah.
You can fit like a normal 16-ounce water bottle.
Oh,
in there,
wow.
Here like this.
Good, demonstrate.
It'll go in there.
Oh my God, that's a perfect con bag.
Yeah. It really is a nice. It'll fit your wallet, your phone, all that
Yeah.
kind of stuff.
I need something new for conventions. Like I said, I'm gonna go broke. I swear to God, I'm gonna go broke. A friend for a sci-fi event here in Detroit. Dave's in Detroit going to another sci-fi convention. I Am Jen said that was really cute.
Yeah.
They want it. Ed said that's a great backpack. Dave thinks it's cool. Well, I gave you guys the website, so head over to the website and order because I love crafty people. I love people that can do this. Oh, and her husband thinks Christopher Reeve's the best Superman, so we're getting along.
Yes.
So we're all getting along really well over here. The Deep Space Nine panel is happening right now. I can hear JG's voice booming through. That's what I like about these smaller conventions. When they put you near the panel room, you don't have to be in it. I already made the rounds of all the Cool Water Productions people. Said hi to Derek. For those of you that don't know, Derek did do a show with me last season. I think it was actually towards the beginning of last season. So go back into the channel and look. He's really great. He's a manager, and he manages and gets his people into these Star Trek conventions. He is the reason that Doug Jones is here. He is the reason that Elias is here. He's the reason that Gabrielle Ruiz, who does Talon on Lower Decks. Oh my God, Lower Decks. He brings them all here. I got to meet Janet Kidder because she's one of his clients, and I got to meet her last year at Trek Long Island, which, by the way, don't forget, if anybody sees this between now and Sunday and comes over and tells me that they've seen it, I will get you a pass to Trek Long Island for the entire weekend. I have that power. So if you are watching this, if you stumble across this, if you are in Secaucus, got to come into the convention, got to come to my booth. But if you come to my booth, I will get you passes to Trek Long Island, I promise. But it's been amazing. Like I said, I got hugs. I got a nice Dougie hug, because you give Doug peppermint, you get a hug. I got a nice Dougie hug. I did talk to Tawny and Eugene from Lower Decks, and gave Eugene my card. So hopefully I will be able to connect with Eugene, maybe get him on the show. But Elias and I are already talking about it. Like I said, this is why I'm here. I'm here to just the love and the hugs and the vibes. Something we all need are good vibes now. So this is the place to come get them. But of course, while I'm here, I got to do some, got to meet new people. So Randy, one of my favorite creation people is Randy. I'm live. I'm on the air right now. Oh no.
You don't break your paper.
Oh please, I'm on it all the time. But Randy's here. He works for creation. He makes sure that all the celebrities are happy. He is the happiness coordinator for creation. And I bumped into him outside just getting here and ran and got him a Starbucks. Timing is everything.
Yes, it is.
Timing is everything. And he had a horrible trip in from LaGuardia. If you ever come to the Meadowlands, do not fly into LaGuardia. That is literally the advice. Fly into Newark, whatever you can do. Do not fly into New York to come to Secaucus. Trust me, it's a nightmare.
Yes, it is.
It's an absolute nightmare. Plus, it'll cost you mucho dollars to get any sort of transportation from there to here. Yes, I said it, from there to here. And I'm not going to break into song. Crossbody bags are the best. They are the best. No, Randy's not the contractor. He's worked with, I don't think he's a contractor. I honestly don't know what he does in real life. I know what he's done in real life, but that's got to be a hard drive. What from Secaucus, from LaGuardia to, it is. It is ridiculous. That's why they have Newark. And you know what's really funny is that I will sometimes, depending on where you're going in New York City, I will tell people to fly into Newark because it's the tunnels right there. You can literally bop into New York City easier from Newark than you can get from New York to New Jersey from LaGuardia. So, you met a Randy at ST Chicago. It could be the same Randy. I'll ask Dave. We can talk about that off camera. So yeah, like I said, it's very, 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 very quiet here right now because it's Friday. People are working. It's only 3:14. This is very much, I think, a commuter convention where people just don't need to come into town, so they're going to work today and maybe come in tomorrow, which is fine. I'm here to see so many different people. I fly into Newark usually and take the train. Yeah, exactly. You take the trains in NYC. There's no reason if you're going to Manhattan, like Midtown, to fly into anywhere but Newark. And Newark, I hated Newark the first time I flew out of Newark. I hated it, but they have made so many improvements, and that's how I got to STLV this year. And it was great. The new terminal is fantastic, easy breezy, lemon squeezy to get through it. Yeah, so Newark has made a lot of leaps and bounds over the last time that I flew out. In fact, I think it was my first STLV. I think it was my first STLV that I flew out of Newark. So yeah, in just under 10 years, they've made some absolutely amazing strides in Newark. So I am now recommending Newark. Let's see what else. I gave Brent Spiner mints, and I brought up the fact that yeah, exactly. I brought up mints, or I brought up John Larroquette to Brent Spiner because we were talking about Brent's bringing back Bob Wheeler on last season's Night Court, and how much I admired John Larroquette. And in a way, I feel like he's a modern day Dick Van Dyke. Not as talented, no offense, John Larroquette. I think you're fantastic, and if you ever want to come on my show, you're always welcome. But the physicality of his comedy is very much like Dick Van Dyke's, and that's what I love. That's what I love about the two of them, which got Brent to tell me some fantastic Dick Van Dyke stories because he knows Dick Van Dyke, which really touched my heart because I've loved Dick Van Dyke since I was a child. Hushabye Mountain still makes me cry. From Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. There's a Family Guy episode that I just caught the other day where that song is in there, and I'm like, even in Family Guy where it's supposed to be funny, I'm like, oh my god, this song. So unfortunately, Brent was very honest and says he no longer does interviews. He doesn't like talking about himself, so couldn't get Brent. But he is a fantastic storyteller. He loves it when you give him things, so take him gifts, Jen, if you have something to give him. He was right across from me, but they moved him. So I'm looking forward to figuring out. I think some lower decks people are going to be directly across from me. I would so add the other camera. I don't know if it's going to let me do it and if it's going to freeze everything up. Let's see. Maybe we can do this. If it works, it works. If it kills everything, it kills everything. We're going to find out, guys. Oh, let's see. Maybe I was just doing it the wrong way. Maybe I should have just started and then. Yep, there you go. Woohoo, it worked. Look at that. So you guys can see. Hold on. I know, you got to look at my arms. Hold on. All right. Bear with me, guys. I'm really excited this is actually working. I got the second camera to work. For however long. If it dies, it. All right. I feel like Rocky. If he dies, he dies. If he dies, he dies. Speaking of which, they were talking about Rocky on the Decon Chamber with Michael Westmore. So if you're a Rocky fan, definitely check that out. Santa Claus has come to town.
Yes, he has.
Which is fantastic. Just so you know, I am live, so I just caught you on my camera.
Okay.
You like to say hello? Hi, Santa.
Hello.
So glad you could join us here in New Jersey.
I am glad to be here. New Jersey is one of my favorite states.
Thank you for saying that. Us Jerseyites appreciate that.
Yes, they have the best pizza.
We do. We have pretty damn good pizza. You're right.
And the best hot dogs.
That too. And it's good to know that Santa's a Star Trek fan.
Of course he is. But where do you think Star Trek got their transporters from?
Oh, makes sense. Who was able to travel the world in one night? So the secret is out.
Yes.
The secret is out. Everybody saying hi to Santa.
Hello.
Oh.
Ho, ho, ho. Any Santa questions?
Oh, are there any questions for Santa Claus? First of all, now we know where Trek got the transporter from. You got some greetings from down under. One of my viewers is from Australia.
I have relatives in Australia.
Oh, so do you visit them first? Do Santa's relatives get first?
On the way by.
Oh, there you go. There you go. So far, okay. Thanks, Ed. I just got the two cameras set up. So this is great, having double cameras so everybody can say hi to Santa. Okay, so I am Jen wants you to know that she's been a good girl this year. So she wants to make sure that she gets...
That's what my elves would say something different.
Oh, Jen, I think the elves are ratting you out. You can't lie to Santa Claus. He sees you when you're sleeping.
Better than the CIA, the FBI, and the NSA combined.
Exactly. You've been doing it longer. That's why.
Indeed.
So yeah, you've got it. You've got the system down. You've got,
Up to 6 centuries, of course.
of course you do. So Santa, what brought you out here today specifically? Was there something specific?
Yes, I'm a big Star Trek fan.
What's your favorite series?
Well, Strange New Worlds.
Oh, okay.
And then after that, Star Trek Discovery.
Nice, the new stuff.
But of course, I do love the old classics. My favorite Star Trek classic episode was the Doomsday Machine.
I'm not going to be on the naughty list. That's one of my least favorite episodes, but that's
I don't judge people on what they like to watch.
good. Then I guess I get to stay on the good list. Let's see. Any more questions for Santa? Yeah, exactly. You can't. Jen's apologizing. She said she can't lie to Santa. So see. Santa, thank you for stopping by.
Oh, you're most
Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Have a great rest of your convention.
Thank you kindly.
Oh, and there's the one and only Derek Mackey's hanging out. Let's see. I'm going to be sneaky. There he is. Let's see. What else we got going on? Anything? Just like I said, there is a Deep Space Nine panel going on right now, hence why it's so empty out here. So you guys don't need to be looking at an empty floor. Let's see if look at that. Look at that. So we had Santa. Where else are you going to get Santa Claus live on camera but wandering around a Star Trek convention? And now we know the secret. Santa's been beaming this entire time. Now it all makes sense. I know. I play with my hair. I get so paranoid about my hair. Some more amazing friends. Like I can see all the way down. I don't know if I can get Tyler's attention. Nope. Didn't work. But one of my really good friends, Tyler, works with Derek, so he's down there hanging out with Gabrielle right now. And like I said, Derek's people are here. I got to talk to Anson Mount. Anson Mount, by the way, is freaking amazing. I love Anson Mount. I was waiting in line to give him his peppermints, and the person in front of me was getting their autograph, and he couldn't be the person who wanted the autograph couldn't be here. He was home recovering from surgery. And Anson was just filled it out. And then Anson, do you want to say hi to I'm on live now, Derek, if you want to say hi. Yeah, I am actually on air live. Give me hi, Derek from
the world of Star Trek fandom and everything else.
And everything. We just had Santa.
Oh,
so you're
you just
yeah, we had Santa on. So you're following up on Santa. This is Derek from Cool Waters. Like I said, if you missed his interview on my show, you can go back into my YouTube and look for it.
Yeah, you should do that. It was a really good interview.
It was one of my favorites. Absolutely, one of my favorites.
What are you on live right now?
We're on YouTube right now. We're on my channel right now.
Oh,
Yeah. So I'm getting all my
click like below, click follow, the whole 9 yards, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like and subscribe. You've got greetings from Casbar, who's down in Australia. I've actually gone international.
Australia.
Yes.
We're trying to get to Australia.
Oh, there you go.
Next year, maybe, so keep your fingers crossed.
Listen to that, Casbar. If you know any conventions down there, start saying you want Doug and Elias. Just tell them, all yeah. You want everyone, everybody from Disco. You want to see? Let's see. Jen says hi too.
Hi, Jen.
So this is Derek, and like I said, go check out the interview. And Derek and I are talking about bringing some of his people on, like Elias.
Elias is going to be on Elias Tufexis.
Yep.
Soon. Watch for it.
What? Please do, because we definitely need to get Elias on, and I love doing interviews. It's so much fun. Derek, thanks for stopping by.
Oh, wait, Star Trek.
Star Trek, yeah, you got to do the Live Long and Prosper.
Thank you.
Thanks, Derek. Oops. Okay. To answer Jen's question, what would be a good time to get an autograph? Well, that kind of depends. Like right now, it's really quiet. And if there was somebody here, hold on a second. Hey, Derek. Jen wants to know if you're doing anything in the UK. The UK.
Yeah, I would just. Everything's on track. everything. Am I on again?
I'll put you on again. Yeah, give me 2 seconds. Click. Go ahead.
So everything right now is in contract mode for Australia, the UK, Mexico, Canada, all across the US. So you can go to coolwatersproducts.com, check out who our clients are, where they're going to be. Well, we're going to have a new client announcement very soon, and it's a Star Trek client new to the entire world.
Oh my God! I can't wait.
Yes, I'm excited.
I can't
I'm
wait.
excited.
You could totally come on my show and talk about that.
Oh, let's do it.
Let's do it. Yeah,
do
we'll set that up. You can come on my show and talk about that. Absolutely.
Thanks for the interest.
Thanks for stopping back by. The best time to get autographs. So honestly, when it's quiet like this is a really good time, because if the actor is sitting at their table and it's quiet, that's a good time because you can spend more time with them. It's just talking to Elias and Derek. I do a Conventions 101. I've done a couple of Convention 101 shows, and the one thing that I always tell everybody is if it's quiet and there's nobody in their line, that's a great time to go up because maybe you can engage them in conversation. And if you do that and you engage them in conversation, then you've had like the most amazing experience and it makes the autograph worth it. The only thing that I always caution everybody is if you're talking to them and when you start, you're the only person in line and they sign and you're talking, but then you see somebody else coming up, wrap it up. You know, you don't want to keep somebody from making the money. They are there to make money. They're there to meet you, but they're also there. This is part of what they do. So I always say, don't ever take what is going to be an amazing experience and turn it into something negative by having somebody have to tell you to move on. So the best time to do it is when it's quiet. But there are some very popular actors who it's never going to be quiet. And sometimes you just really need to get on their lines when you have the opportunity. But now is a really good time because if they're at their tables and it's quiet, then you could probably get to spend more time with them. So that would be my advice. But like I said, just always know when to move on. And even when there's a line, sometimes the actors like to talk to you. Like Brent had a line and he was telling us all these stories. But, you get to a point where you know that it's going to end and you need to move on. Just always, always, always be mindful and respectful of everybody around you, including the actors. Because, they're talking to you, but like I said, sometimes they want to wrap it up or, just always be mindful of everybody and just know your cues. Because you can always feel when a conversation's kind of ending. So just be mindful of that and you'll have the most amazing actor experiences. And you're very welcome, Jen. At SpaceCon, it was end of day and got to sit and shoot the bull. Garrett is awesome. Garrett is hysterical. Garrett is absolutely hysterical. I love Garrett. He's really funny. I told him once that if the Star Trek thing didn't work, if, this whole acting gig didn't work out, he should come in and stand up. He's that funny. But yeah, but Chris, that's amazing. And I think that's fantastic. And I am really happy for you. But I warn everybody, that's an anomaly. The first time I met John Billingsley was in 2016 at the Javits Center in New York. And for the 50th anniversary. And he and I were having a really great conversation. And somebody brought him his food. They put a sandwich down in front of him and they said, here's your lunch. And I'm like, oh, let me go. You need to eat. And he's like, no, stay. So I stayed. Connor and I were having a conversation and I was going to go. And he's like, no, you can stay. It didn't turn into an hour conversation. But like I said, just be mindful. And it's really rare. And I am really happy for you, Chris. But yeah, you can end up, like I said, if it's quiet and if you're really vibing with somebody, you can totally end up having a long conversation. If it's quiet and nobody else shows up for an autograph, then absolutely have at it. But I'm just going to reiterate, just be cognizant of what's going on around you. Take the cues. What you can feel when somebody's like feeling it, like it's going to be the end for whatever. One more piece of advice, and because I have seen this happen at a convention that I was working, if you see an actor, especially in instances like this where it's a very open floor plan, so for the actor to get from point A to point B, they are going to be, walking through the crowd. Hi. I've said hi in passing to people walking up and down the halls or people I bump into or whatever. I've said hi. But don't try to stop someone who's walking because they're either going to eat. Jen, yeah, but you know what? Sometimes sometimes just talking to someone for an hour is like mostly listening. You never know. If an actor is walking, they're either walking to get to a panel, to get to food, or to get to a restroom. Or to take a break. They're not getting up just, it's rare, but they usually don't get up just to wander. They might be getting up to go say hi to one of their friends, one of their other, one of their co-stars or whatever. Just say hi in passing. Please don't try to stop them, because you don't know where they're going, and especially if they want to go use the restroom, the last thing they want to be doing is standing there bouncing on 2 feet talking to you. But I've seen actors get waylaid on. I think it was Sean Pertwee at Heroes and Villains, and he was going to the bathroom, and like somebody like stopped him on his way, like waited for him to come out and then stopped him for a selfie. All this. That's my only other piece of advice is, like I said, if you're walking past somebody, there's no reason why you can't say hi, but respect that if they're walking somewhere, it's to get from point A to point B, and chances are they're on some sort of a schedule. Yeah, Garrett's a really good storyteller. Absolutely. So, okay, it sounds like the Deep Space Nine panel wrapped up because people are starting to file out. I actually don't have a schedule because I figured this is just going to be me for the next 3 days. So I do not have a schedule, so I don't know what's coming up next. But there are a good number of attendees. I've met some really awesome people. And we said hi to me as he was heading to the table to sign. Yeah, exactly. See, if all you do is say hi, people will say hi back. Like I said, I am all about having that fan experience, but I also know that it can, turn on a dime. So anyway, this has been an amazing first day. I walked to Starbucks, which is great. My watch is probably very happy with me, telling me that I've probably, hit goals or gotten close to goals. I hit my goal last night. My watch was telling me. So yeah, I think we're about ready to wrap up unless you guys have any other questions. But yeah, like Derek said, hit that subscribe. We're going to get a new client announcement from him. I love having repeat guests and finding out new things. So I'm also talking to John Billingsley. You guys are going to be the first to know because you're hanging out with me. I'm talking to John. John's going to be coming back on the show as soon as we can find something that fits his schedule. So guys, thanks again. I don't know if I'm going to be back before the end of the day. I don't know. It's already 3:30, which I didn't realize it was that late. So anyway, guys, I will talk to you all soon. Have a great rest of your day. And don't forget to be looking for those notifications because I could be going live anytime from Secaucus,